So now let us start from crude oil. So what happened yesterday in crude oil? The price opened somewhere near 3020. So yesterday the price opening is 3000, like what we expected. The market opened near the same zone. After the price opening, a little bit of drop, and price took support around 3000 and slowly start moving up and close near 3063. The price closing is very good. You could see the price closing above the yesterday's opening and above the previous day's price closing and the opening of the previous day. So it gives us a very good price closing, and today the price is expected to open somewhere near 3040. It is also not a bad price opening for crude oil traders. So in every sense it means today also the market can go for buying. What are all the areas where you can target for buying? You can buy in this blue line or 3020, 3000, and you can maintain 2990 as stop loss. Below this zone we don't want to go for buying. If at all after the price taking support around 2960, if it is moving above 3020, then we can go for buying on breakouts. So today the projection next target is 3120 and 3200. Okay, if the price is moving up, it can easily test 3200, and we feel that the market has every potential to test 3200 in near term, if at all the price is staying above 3000 and maintaining 2990 as a stop. So that's all we have for crude oil today. Nothing more explanation is needed. So let us move on to the next commodity, natural gas. So what's happening in natural gas? You see, the yesterday market opened somewhere near 139. So it had a higher opening like expected. So right after the opening, a bit of consolidation, and the price went till 144, came down and test 140 and closed near 142. So higher closing above the opening and everything looks positive for buy. Today price is expected to open somewhere near 140 based on IMX price direction. We are predicting the price opening. So that gives us a doubt. If the price is opening above 142, it's a very clear signal for buyers. Since the price is opening at 140, just below 142, we feel that since the overall trend in the long-term trend in natural gas is down, always we have that doubt. But still we need to stay on the buying side. So what you can do, wait for the price to come near 138, 136, go for buying by placing stop at 135, expecting the market to move up, or few things can happen. Slowly the right after, because natural gas in the morning session it looks flat, then it will come down and test this white line and it can move up. That is our expectation. Or it can drop till 136 and it can move up. That is our second expectation. Or the market can remain flat without moving down and gives you a breakout above this blue line where you can go for buying on the breakout of this blue line. That is also a possible buy. So on various area you can go for buying rather than selling. So stay on the buying side. Once we get some indication, then we will try to sell on top. So that's all we have for natural gas today. Let's move on to copper. You see, copper, yesterday the market had a very good price action. The price opened above and took 472 as resistance, came down, hit the support near 436 and straight away created new high and closed near that. And you see, we have drawn a trend path, and it's a very beautiful trend path. The upper band testing the lower band, moving. So it shows that the price should maintain this upper band for a while in order to maintain its buying. Or else, if at all, if the price is coming down, this 472 should act as support where we need to go for buying. So there are two areas where you can go for buying, with the expected price opening for today is somewhere around 474. Okay, the expected price opening is somewhere around 474. Wait for the price to hit this white line, go for buying, or 472 by placing stop at 471, expecting the market to move up. So the next target is 476 if you are going to buy here, or it can go till 480 also. So nothing more to explain about copper. That's all we have for copper. Now let's move on to nickel. What happened in nickel? Yesterday the price opened very good near 998. After that it took resistance around 1002. very long consolidation, picked some support at 998 and went out till 1010 and closed near 1008. We had a very good price closing, and today the market is expected to open somewhere near 1004. We had drawn various trend path and trend channels which are very effective, and we are not going to explain how we had drawn this, that will take much time, but we have a recorded webinar session in our YouTube homepage, channel homepage, where you can see how to draw trend channels and trend projections. So if the price is opening here, what you will do? The objective is wait for the price to drop and then go for buy. Drop to what extent? Let us analyze the scenarios. The price, if the market is very strong, it will hit 1002 and immediately show some sort of buying till 1006, and then the price can slow down or it can create a new high, which means that the price is going to open somewhere away from the trend path. This is the trend path, no? So that gives us a lot of indication. The pressure will be there for the price to test the low, maybe near 998, 996, which will be a very good price for you to go for buying. By putting some 2 points or 3 points stop, you can get some 2 or 3 points target. So that should be one good area for you to take an entry, or else wait for the price to come entirely staying here, and if the price is moving away from this blue line, go for a breakout trade. You can go for buying by placing some 2 point stop, you will get some 2 point profit. So but you need to restrict yourself for buying till 996, or if at all you are not trading entire session, suddenly if you see the price hitting 990 to 992, 990s, this can be the possible zone. If you don't want to trade anywhere in between, the very safer zone is 992, where also you can go for buying. So the idea is very clear that we are going to buy on drops. So again, in all the 4 commodities, the expectation is on the buying side. With this, we are coming to the end of the discussion on pre-open analysis.